Hi there and welcome to the Mobell Virtual Internship course. It's snowing outside today. I hope you're all somewhere nice and warm. Today we're going to talk about one of the first live lessons that an intern will receive on the course, and it's an introduction to what is charity. After all, many of us donate to charity. Millions of people in our world work or even volunteer at non-profit organisations, but not many people have actually learned what is charity, how do we best do it, and this is an introduction, one of 5 presentations that the intern will be required to take. Some of these lessons are delivered live, others are for self-study. So we'll move ahead and we'll take a look at the first slide. And the first slide simply introduces the overview of the course. Number 1 is today's lesson, what is charity? Number 2 presentation is the goal of charity. Number 3, does charity do good? Number 4, tackling charity myths. And number 5, our charitable world. We'll do all of these in short summarized videos later on, but for now let's continue and look at how we introduce charity. So the first slide here shows the dictionary definition of charity. I don't think any of us can argue with this. It's generous actions or donations to aid the poor, the ill or helpless. But there is a simpler definition. Charity is to give to others what belongs to you. But that begs the question, why? Why would anybody, now or in the past, give to others what belongs to you? So we take a look at the motivations for doing charity and where did charity begin. Of course, we cannot say charity began here at this time in history. We can only look and introduce some early examples. This one is from 4,500 years ago, and it shows that the ancient Hebrews, the people who lived in what's now Israel, paid a tithe, a mandatory tax to benefit the poor. What reasons did they have for doing charity back then? We know that ancient civilizations, regardless of culture or geographical area, did charity. So what were their reasons? Here are some. A community duty. To serve God by serving humans. In other words, if God cannot be seen or reached, then at least you can communicate your feelings to God by serving His creation. Other people believe that all of us are connected. All beings are interdependent. Or another reason would be as a spiritual exercise. So to purify or to cleanse yourself, to do an act of charity or kindness would be considered a motivation. Also, a way to salvation. Now, what does salvation mean? It's to save your soul. Now, perhaps these reasons are still valid today, but in most cases we can say that the reasons for doing charity in today's world are a little bit different, and we'll look at those too. So charity today, how do we measure it? Well, a very good resource is the World Giving Index. It's the largest study of global generosity in our world, and it measures 3 things: time volunteered, money donated, and the amount of times somebody has helped a stranger. This is a worldwide study covering 126 countries, gathering the opinions of over 1.3 million people, and it proves that generosity is not confined to any single country or region, any culture or religion, and it's not even dependent on the relative wealth of any country's population. Now that's interesting, and we'll take a look at why. Let's take this question, number 1. Who gives more charity, the poor or the rich? Now in general, it's kind of obvious that the rich have more money than the poor. And if you measure charity in terms of donations or money, then certainly the answer seems to be the rich. But it's not. The answer is the poor. And we back that up with reference materials which can be sourced at the bottom of the presentation. And in this case, we take the information from an academic journal. There are further links for which the intern can learn more themselves in their own time. Here's another question. In which continent of these 4, Europe, Asia, North America or Africa, are 7 of the world's kindest countries located? In which continent are the people most likely to help a stranger. And this information is from the World Giving Index. 7 of 10 countries on one of these continents are the most likely to help a stranger. Which one do you think? Tick tock, tick tock. Africa. The African continent provides 7 out of 10 of the top 10 countries most likely to help a stranger. The other countries are the United States, Canada and New Zealand. And the information again is accessible through a link at the bottom of the presentation. We also introduce different concepts and words, and one very interesting word used often in the world of charity is the word philanthropy. It's a Greek word from the Greek language, and it means love of mankind. If you go to America, you will hear this word spoken very often and sometimes interchangeably with charity. But is philanthropy the same as charity? Well, we take a look at that very same question using videos such as this one here. We ask, what is philanthropy? You can hear people's opinions.
Philanthropy is giving
Not everybody
of your time
has
or
the
your
concept
money to
entirely
a worthy
correct.
cause, something that you find passionate in your heart.
Some people don't know.
Giving money to what you consider a worthy cause.
Philanthropy is doing good for other people.
Philanthropy is loving others and being able to give to them.
Giving away money.
Acting?
Acting? Seriously? Okay, well, that's a different idea. Certainly not philanthropy, but it makes for an interesting video, I guess. Okay, so moving on, we ask a question like this. You haven't seen the whole video, so it's quite difficult to answer, but is philanthropy the same as charity? Yes or no? Well, in this case, I'll share the answer with you. It's yes and no. Now, if you want to know why, or if you want to learn more, why not consider signing up on the Mobell Virtual Internship course? It's happening every month. We have live lessons delivered from the UK, Poland, Japan and Malawi, and through your final internship project, you get to help a real-life charity or social enterprise. So, what are you waiting for?